Good morning. Happy Sunday. How are you guys doing? If anybody is an early riser like me, I'm up and getting around for the day. Jess and I are going to volunteer this morning. We've got 2 full-size greyhounds, and so we go like one Sunday a month and take our dogs, and people get to meet them and learn about them and all that fun stuff. So not too busy of a Sunday that's planned, but I figured I'd jump on here and get ready with you guys. So if you are on here, say hey. And yeah, I'm just going to walk through my routine. Let me know if you have questions, thoughts, anything as I'm going through this. So I'm going to start with concealer. I've talked about the concealer that we have. I love it. The coverage is amazing. If you have redness, acne, scarring, anything skin related, this is great for covering it. And it feels lightweight too. That's my favorite thing about our skincare products, is that it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup, even though you are. And you're getting great coverage at the same time. Anybody doing anything fun today? It's a 3-day weekend for a lot of people, including myself. I'm actually taking a 4-day weekend, so that's pretty nice. So I'm just covering my spots. The concealer is great for under eye, get rid of any dark circles. And then it's great for putting over your eye as kind of a primer for any of your eyeshadows that you're wearing. All right. So I'm going to move on to foundation. I talked a little bit about this guy yesterday, the Blenderful. This thing's awesome. Basically, you get it wet and you wring it out, and it helps to basically, aside from like brushes or your fingers, using this to put your makeup on can be really helpful. The other thing too, hi Wendy, good morning. I like to use Must Do, which I've also talked about quite a little bit as well. Palmerose and sunflower oil, it can be used as a moisturizer, but it's awesome if you put it in your foundation before you put your foundation on. So add a little bit of that in there. Basically what you do is you take your Blenderful and you do like a half a turn. That's it. And then you just lightly pat. And the Must Do is awesome because it adds, it's basically another layer of moisturizer, and it's more of like a dewy look, which is great. The nice thing about the foundation and concealer as well is it's not going to clog your pores. You don't want to be basically fighting against, if you're trying to cover up acne or skin impurities, but the products that you're using are clogging your pores, that's never going to be a good thing. You're just basically working against it. So this does not clog your pores, which is great. Okay. Basically just go down, neck. Make sure that you're covered all the way around. You don't have that line that you can get when you put makeup on. That's always annoying. Okay. All right. Moving forward. So, I'm going to be using this pressed powder. Basically, the pressed powder is really good for kind of locking it in. So, your foundation or your concealer, if you use it underneath your eyes, just kind of pat it in. It gives you also that lighter look, so not as much of the dark circles. And it keeps your foundation and concealer from, like sometimes you can get creases underneath your eyes with your foundation. You know, if you've been wearing it for a little while, this helps to lock everything in place. So, I like to use my blender fold to put under my eyes, over my eyes as well. I'll also take a brush and just basically use this and make sure that my foundation is kept in place using the pressed powder. And just go over it and lock everything in there. All right, onward, blush. I'll take my blush brush and just pat it in here. Make sure you get your cheek all the way back to your hairline. There we go. And because it's February, you got your bronzer as well. So I just take a skinny brush and tap it lightly in the bronzer, and I will go for basically right underneath where my blush is. And then right here, I'm going to bridge my nose. And then right kind of around. It gives you a nice glow, like a tan glow, which none of us are really getting that tan since it's February and cold. Okay. Perfect. So now that I've finished with concealer, foundation, blush, and bronzer, 10 years younger makeup finish. So this is basically a spray that locks it in place even more. So making sure that your makeup is not coming off throughout the day, that that it's really gonna stay all the way through. Okay. I'm gonna move on to eyes. So I use my concealer as kind of a before eyeshadow, so that really helps to lock it in place too. So I am waiting, basically I've ordered my LimeLight eyeshadow. I'm really excited for that to be coming in. Hopefully in like the next 4 to 5 days I'll be getting that in the mail. So for the time being, I'm going to be using Nude Collection, Pure Cosmetics, and I am just using a nice little eyeshadow brush here. I'm going to pick this little color. Alright, so I get the main part of my eyelid first, make sure that's really covered, and then I'll kind of start moving upwards with it. And make sure everything is covered here. Okay. Go for the other eye here. sure I get my main part of my eyelid and then start moving up. And then I just like to take my finger and kind of go over it to make sure I don't have any harsh lines with my eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. One of my favorite things, I had somebody on one of my last videos talking about, I wish I could do a liquid eyeliner line as easy as you make it look. This thing makes it easy. So this is the LimeLight liquid eyeliner. The thing I really love about this is it looks like it's a straight line, but it's actually really flexible. So it moves along with you. I find that when I use liquid eyeliners that are like a hard tip, if you, I mean, shoot, liquid eyeliner, if you go up or you miss a spot or you blink, which happens all the time to me, you're done for, you're done. You're basically gonna have to start all the way over. With this, it moves with me, so it's a little bit easier to put the liquid eyeliner on. So, for instance, I just start in the corner and I follow my lash line. And I'm a big fan of light amount of liquid eyeliner. Just a little something on top. But this moves with me, so it's a little bit easier to put it on. Easy enough, right? I'm gonna go with the other eye here. Easy enough. And I am not a master at putting liquid eyeliner on by any means, I promise. Usually, I don't know if you guys have seen that video on Facebook where she like just keeps trying to go over it and over it until like her whole eyelid is liquid eyeliner. That's basically usually what ends up happening to me. I'm going to put a little on the bottom. As well. Easy enough. Okay. Done with eyeliner. All right. Let's talk mascara. So I love LimeLight's mascara. It doesn't clump. It doesn't, you know, like the mascara that falls on your face throughout the day and you got all these like black spots under your eyes. It doesn't do that. It actually has fibers inside the material. It helps for lengthening, volumizing. It's great, and it's buildable too. So I have probably the flattest eyelashes on the face of the earth, and I'll do 1 or 2 layers and it is like a miracle worker. So I always curl my eyelashes just to help out with my super flat eyelashes that I have. All right. And I will just kind of roll, and if you kind of move your mascara wand back and forth to make sure that all of your eyelashes are covered. That usually is the best trick for me. Make sure you get the ends. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I make a really stupid mascara face when I'm doing my lower lashes, so just bear with me for a second here. Yeah, there it is. All right, curl my second set here. Just a little bit. And then again, moving back and forth. Kind of move your mascara wand back and forth to kind of get the very ends of the tips of your eyelashes. I think my commentary on my Facebook Live is stuck. It's frozen. I see nothing change. Alright, here's my silly mascara face again. I can't be the only one that does a dumb mascara face, you guys. It just, I don't know why. Opening your mouth in a weird angle just seems to help get the mascara on the right way. Alright. So, got my mascara. I just usually go over my eyelashes just a little bit. I just use a CoverGirl dark brown pencil just to kind of fill in right at the front. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I gotta choose between my Enduring Lip Color, which this is long lasting. This will stay with me. I will put this on like 6 o'clock in the morning, and by 5 o'clock when I leave work, this is still on. So I'll maybe do like one small touch up after lunch or something, but it stays on for a while. The color on this one is Wedding Cake. It smells like cake, which is never fair on a lip gloss standpoint because you always want to eat it. And then I also have my signature lip gloss here, which comes with a cute little mirror on the back. And I love this because it's not sticky. So the color's great. The color on this one is called Peace. And it isn't sticky. It's a moisturizing lip gloss. And this, again, stays on for a really long time. So I am going to go, since I'm just going to volunteer and work with my dogs this morning, I'm going to use the signature lip gloss. Again, I love this color. It stays on for a long time. I keep this in my bag always because if I just need like some small amount of color and it feels moisturizing, I will throw this thing on and wear it for hours. So, all right, that's it. That is getting ready with me this morning. On my Blossom and Blush group, I'll continue to post stuff like this, videos, just talking about the products. I did a live skincare video the other night, and so I talked a lot about the products that I'm using, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of some of the things that we carry. If you are interested at all in learning more about the products, I do have samples of about 7 different products now that I have on the way. So if you're interested in using some of those, let me know. I'll send them to you, no cost. I'll throw them in the mail, or if you're in the area, I'll come give them to you. But if you're interested, my website is just my first and last name.com, or go on my Blossom and Blush group page, and I'll be posting a ton of stuff on there, and be happy to answer any questions that you have or do any color consults. If you guys are interested in the foundation or the concealer, I'll work through that process of just getting you a color consult and get that for you. So hope you guys have a great Sunday, and thank you for joining me.